Hello everybody. I thought I would do a video of my office and its condition currently because I am perpetually stuck between, I'm going to journal downstairs on the couch because that's where it is the most fun for me because I can watch TV. You can look around my office while I yap. I can watch TV while I do my journaling, but then it's hard because I have all this stuff. You see, I usually have this bin and this cart downstairs next to the couch. And I have an end table and I sit there and do my journaling and I enjoy that, but it's hard because I have it all on my lap and then I constantly, it's a spot for my puppy, I constantly drop stuff down the couch or on the floor. So I decided to have it all back up here and now I need to organize it again because it'd be easier to do journal with me videos instead of so many flip throughs when I'm done. Just quick journal with me videos would be nice to do, but I can't do that sitting on the couch. I need to have my stuff accessible to me, and this is my desk where I work, although I work a job that's seasonal and it's off season, so it's dead. So I'm in here watching Courtney Diaz videos on Patreon, and I was going to do a journal with me video, but I can't even bring myself to think about that right now because I have so much stuff and I don't know where to put it. So let's just take a look. So these are markers. Most of these markers are Stampin' Up! Markers because back in the day, and I mean back like 2009, I think, I sold it. Here's my quotes again. I sold it to myself mostly, but I did do a few parties. So I have a lot of markers because I collected them. And then I won these Xoxo markers, which are cool. And I have a chalkboard over there I'll show you that I haven't written on yet. So here's all my pens, which in theory is nice, except for these pens are old, as I said, 2009. So they're getting dry on one end or the other. So I want to lay them down. So I did that with my Tombos. I put them in here. This is a clear bin. Well, it came with some food in it from Costco. I think it was, I want to say like naan bread or something, and I washed it out, threw the lid away, and I'm using that to store my Tombos horizontally because they're double tipped also. I have glue sticks and a basket of, I don't even know what's in there. Let's see. Lotion, tape, adhesive, some stencils for my bullet journal, which I don't do anymore. And this is like seasonal washi, so it's half empty. And then this, I think I've shown before, is a thing from Michael's, and it's got a lot of my magazine ephemera or printables that I sorted out into categories so I can pick that up and grab it. This is scrapbook paper. And then this is like where I film. So this is why I'm not filming right this second, because holy crud, Batman. I brought my stuff up and I started to sort through it. I don't know. I do want to mention that I had seen some videos. I want to say it was Holly with Journal with Dolly, and then there was a couple other people that said they don't film because they work, so they haven't been filming because they don't have light. And I just wanted to share this tip. Once upon a time, I taught English online to students in China. And when I did that, I had this big monitor, and this is my desk. I don't do that anymore because time zone was killing me. I would stand, so this desk moves up and it stands, and I'd have that monitor in front of me with the light that comes from it, which doesn't look like much in daylight right now, but at 4 in the morning when it's still dark, it's bright. And then I had this, and lighting was very, very important. If you know, when you work for China, they don't play, so you got to do stuff right. So if you weren't well lit, you got bad reviews, and then you didn't get any more bookings. So this light, this lamp, I bought at like Target, and it has the 5 heads on it. And these are daylight LED bulbs. And they are bright. I'm going to turn it on for you. 1 second. I'll turn you away so you don't die. Okay. All right. Now look at how much brighter. Let's look at my journal with the lights. And sorry about the movement. Whoops. I gotta turn them all off. Whoops. Okay. All right. So without the light. And then, whoopsie, wrong way. You have to turn it 3 times to get all the heads on. So with those lights, it brightens up the area really well. Now, back when I was teaching, I had all 5 of those shining in my face. Talk about headaches. It was terrible. Anyhoozles. So let's look at my mess. So usually I use this to film when YouTube cooperates with me, which is not often anymore. And I have in this little bin, I have some memojis, I guess is what I call them, or emoticons. No, there'd be memojis, I guess. I don't know. And then I have a bunch of words in here. And I usually have all this in the bin, shoved in this bin. I took some of it out. And I have to try and sort through all that on my lap. And it's just not working. I have stacks of stickers and stacks of tip-ins that I might use. I had a stamp in there that I forgot about. I wanted to put in my journal. I had some things for Valentine's Day. I have a little box of tiny things so I don't have to sort through a bunch of big stuff to find them. These are some pens. I had that down in the bucket. Some pens that I'm using regularly. Oh, look what I found going through my junk. I knew I had these somewhere. I have a purple and a blue distress stain. So I'm excited to use those. And I found my, what is this thing called? Fountain pen. I have another one somewhere, but it is. Ugh. I swear, everything I try, I do not get along with. I've said before that adhesive is like my nemesis. I can't. Adhesive and stickers, I never get those to work for me. But fountain pens are also a problem. Okay, so I have all these glue sticks, and I had taken some washi samples down. A whole bunch. And those were in the basket. I'm running out because I used them. Anyway, I was trying to get all that in that little bin. Just one bin that sat, pardon the spinning, on the top of this cart. And then I pull it out, set it on the couch next to me, and try to journal. And then I try to reach all my washi tapes if I wanted to use them. And half the time I just didn't. And this is a mess. It's just a mess. So much stuff in there. I don't even know what I have anymore. Okay. And then these were in there too. These are my Posca pens. So I was trying to do all this on my lap on the couch. It just doesn't work. I want it to work, but it doesn't. Do you feel me, people? This is my bin. I have a bunch of stickers here. And then I was doing it differently, so I thought I came up with a better solution for my couch journaling. I stuck all these like sticker books in here. This is a stamp and a scrub thing. Like I'm really going to clean my stamps while I'm sitting on the couch on my lap. These are stamps, alphabet, that I'd like to use. That didn't work either. I'll show you that in a minute. And then this is a bunch of printables. Now I used to cut them all out and put them in bins like this, which are part of that other box full of those kinds of things. These are the ones I use most often. Food, because I always eat. Days and months and numbers. So I kind of kept those with me. The other ones are like girly stuff, weather, animals, I don't know, all kinds of stuff, memes in that other bin. But I don't use them as much, so I didn't bring them. And then I put my sticker sheets and all of my printables from various places. Most of these are from Little Raven Ink or Loveland's Life with my numbers and days of the week and just cute stuff and words and weather, which I made for myself, and some collage sheets back here. I put that all in a file folder and thought, well, that's brilliant. I'll just do it like that, and I can thumb through it instead of looking through these. Because if I open this, let me just show you. It's plumb full. And if I open it on my lap, then I dump it, then I gotta pick it all up. It's a mess. This is the constant struggle. I think you're with me on this, I'm sure. This is my sexy garbage can, because I don't actually have one. So we moved here in July, and I just started using a box, and I still do. And a stool to put my feet on when I film, because I can't stand to have my feet hanging. So let's look here. These are all of my magazine ephemera, and I have them in file folders. Like, let's see. What's this one? Oh, I didn't label that one. Sure. Animals. So this is any kind of magazine cutouts that have animals, or faces, or because I like to draw faces and I use magazine faces for inspiration. Though I say I like to do it, I don't really do it, but I think about it, and that's what matters. So I have that. Here's my Christmas, some backgrounds, holidays, so I choose Christmas, whatever. Food and drink, because that's what I do the most, sadly. Girly stuff, faces and eyes for inspiration for drawing. Plants and flowers, words, signs, numbers. So all that's in file folders in there. These are my almonds. This is an empty bin. See where I need to get organized? I have bins that are empty. What's this? Well, this is how I organize my stickers that I'm not using right now. I don't have a ton, but I have enough. This is just like miscellaneous paper for the things that I picked up. Paper pads that I have laying around. I have a stuffy nose. I'm allergic to existence. These are punches. This is a very heavy bin. Okay. These are napkins, because I do art journaling too, although I have used napkins in my Fobonichi before, and tissue paper, neatly organized, as you can see. Let's move the cart. Okay, this is my printer that I know this is going to come as a shock to you, but it frequently does not work for me. I know. These are TNs that I used to use that I'm not using at the moment, and my bullet journals, which is where my journaling started. And just a bunch of empty journals that I can use. This is tools. I use this for like watercoloring. I tape a piece of watercolor paper on there and watercolor. I say I do it, but again, do I really do it? No, but I could, and I have. My ink pens, which should actually be down in my art studio. My prism colors. Ooh, that's loud. Shh. A gel plate, because I thought I'd use that in my faux, because I have other ones in my art area. My vintage sewing machine that I really don't know how to use. Oh, I'm out of breath, guys. COVID-25 is killing me. Magazines that I got from people to sort through. I haven't had any in a while. This is cardstock. Oh, heavy. This is, I should do these too. I have a, what is that thing called? Die cutter. And these are little folders that make, you know, like, see that pattern? Like embossing folders. And then little Sizzix dies. I don't have very many at all. And then these are big dies. Again, back from my Stampin' Up! Days. An extra ink for my printer. And cardstock, because I told you I sold Stampin' Up! So I have 2 big bins full still of Stampin' Up! Cardstock. A dog ball. Tissue paper. And gift bags. And nothing. And my plants that probably want water. Sorry, I'm out of breath. I just had a big smoothie and I'm kind of full. This is ribbon and fabric that I need to take downstairs. Unless I leave it up here, I can't decide. My die cutter, my old journals. There's 4. I'm on number 5, I guess. Oh, I got to number mine. Some magazines, scrapbook paper, Project Life, stamps. Lots and lots of Stampin' Up! Stamps. Because, as I said, I used to sell it to myself. And a bunch of binders. I don't even know what's in those. This is my backpack from VIP Kid when I taught kids in China. And it's still there. This is my backyard. It snowed. We were supposed to get 4 to 6 inches of snow. We got 2. All right. And this is my closet. Talk about scary. Junk, junk, junk. I do, again, I crochet, but I say that, but I don't really do it. I have done it. And a bunch of different miscellaneous craft supplies, felt, camera equipment for my camera, empty bins and baskets, and a bunch of junk that I need to organize. But I need shelves in here. And I need to make a final decision about, and here's my angle there. So I have a nice window to look out to the south and the west. I need to decide what is going to stay in here and what is going to go downstairs in my paint room. And I will do a video of that later. Anyway, I just thought I would, since I need to do a video. I'm on, let's look at my journal. I am on the 21st, and today is the 26th. So I'm behind. I've got some pages started, but I just didn't know what to do. Oh, I wanted to show you this. Sorry. Okay, so I decided I would use my stamps to use the day of the week. Those are those Tim Holtz foam stamps. And I use Stays On ink, and it looks great, doesn't it? But not on this side. So Stays On ink leaks through. And the archival ink that I was using is just not as black. I like the dark, dark black of that. So, lesson learned, if I'm going to use the Stays On, I need to stamp it on a piece of paper and then like add it maybe as a tip-in or something like that so it doesn't leak through and ruin my other page, because that was a cute page and then I ruined it. All right, I've kept you long enough. You've seen my mess. Maybe I'll do a video tomorrow. I did want to share the lighting thing because it is like 1 o'clock-ish here, but it's gloomy because of the snow. So I would always, even if it's bright, sunny, it's still shadowy in here. I would always, if I'm filming, use that lamp to light it. And I have it this way because I'm right-handed, so it won't cast shadows. Because if I was left-handed, see the shadow that it would cast? So I know a little bit about light, like I said, because I had to when I taught online. So that's it for today. Maybe I'll do a video in the midst of my mess with a journal with me, because I do need to finish the 21st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, and then tomorrow will be the 27th. I either do that today or tomorrow, and then I will do a video of my paint area. My question is, how, I know I'm so spoiled that I have this room, which is my office, though I can work from a cell phone. In fact, these are my work phones, and I can work from my work phones. I don't even need a computer necessarily. It just makes it easier. So I have this office where I do my Fauxbonichi stuff with my paper crafting, And then I have my studio downstairs, which is for anything wet, because while I hate carpet, and it looks like it's in bad shape, those are just like footprints that are not smooth. The carpet's in good shape, so I don't want to ruin it, and I'm a messy painter, so I cannot paint up here. I was going to combine and put this stuff down there, but I just don't think I can. And talk about dark. Ooh, it's dark down there. Anyway, I won't keep you any longer. I hope you're having a good day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.